It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
We're starting to get some early answers on this year's big questions in the NBA season. And here to tell us what it all means are the experts. Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. I'm just your host, Ernie Johnson.
No one's an expert.
Huh?
No one's an expert.
Well, you guys try. In a few moments, we'll be sending you out to Portland as the Trailblazers go up against the New York Knicks. Checking out New York. They've had a tough time over the last few weeks. 3-7 in their last 10 games. We'll see if they can make amends tonight. And the matchups in the backcourt will certainly be interesting to watch in this one. Kenny, who are some of the top guards you played against over the years?
Wow, come on. The Bulls, always a force, with Jordan and Pippen. Well, Pippen was really like a small forward, but he played guard a lot. Magic is probably top of it. John Stockton.
It's a road game for the Knicks, and they're facing an interconference foe today. Portland playing for the home crowd again tonight. And, of course, Rudy Gay. He's a guy that will be sorely missed.
Well, Kevin, no question it's a risky deal to make because you can sometimes sour your fans when you do that. I mean, trading one of the most popular players on the team is always high risk, no matter what you get in return.
Yeah, but it's a trade that I'm sure a lot of fans will second guess. Clearly a bold move, but as a GM, these are the things that are supposed to happen. You're going to bring scrutiny, and you just have to wait and see how this plays out. You have to focus on the big picture and what's going to be best for your organization moving forward.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Robinson is out there with Lucas. Then it's Will Barton. Then it's Thomas. And it's Irving in at the 3 slot. Barton kicks to Lucas. And that one's on target from the wing. Lucas has got the first points of the night for New York. Schroeder passes to Smith. Here's McGinnis. It's good, the assist that time from Smith.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Thomas kicks to Barton. There's a screen by Robinson. Off the pick. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And that's a well-contested shot.
Well, we've seen him before. He does not allow you to just get easy baskets. He's always going to make you work for it.
Here's Irving. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And at 78%, he's been a consistent shooter at the line for them all season long.
He's had trouble putting up the same numbers from the foul line that he put up last season.
Both free throws good for Irving.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. It's Pierce with the drive. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. Pierce has got his first bucket in this one.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Robinson a screen on McGinnis. New York moving the ball around and stolen by Chamberlain. Now here's Schroeder. Defense right on him. It's Pierce with the drive. McGinnis. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Portland shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Well, a moment ago, Terry Stotts and I were able to chat. Their number one priority is not to give up any looks on the inside, anything easy in the interior, guys. He told me, quote, "We want to have the key look like a fancy club out there. Crowded, not a lot of room, and very hard to get into." Sounds like your kind of place, Kevin.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Here's McGinnis after Julius Erving's basket. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. New York called for the foul. Portland may have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. McGinnis hits them both. Thomas with the ball. An 11-point game for him in the win against Atlanta.
And how about the extraordinary display of his passing in that game? He was making all the right decisions and had their offense humming.
Here's the break. Here's McGinnis. The shot no good. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Erving kicks to Barton. That 3 off the mark. Portland leading. Smith dishes to Schroeder. Here's McGinnis. 20 points for him last game against Chicago.
And don't forget about his work on the glass. I mean, he contributed in a number of ways.
Here's Barton. Left side, Thomas. Feeds it to Robinson. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Pass to McGinnis. Elbow shot. And that one's good. McGinnis has got 7. So for the Trailblazers, their last game, a win against Chicago.
They were just locked really in a zone from a team defense standpoint, and nobody ever got stuck on an island. There was always somebody providing help, and the communication was tremendous.
And that was the key, Greg, communication and the teamwork. You can't play good rotating defense if you're not communicating and on the same page. They were doing all of that at a high level.
Now here is Smith after David Robinson's miss. 5 on the clock. And it's Smith missing. Knicks trail by 3. Erving kicks to Thomas. Barton in the corner. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
No one near Smith as he lets it go. Nailed from three-point land.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Here's Robinson. Cams the 12-footer. Robinson's got his first basket. Portland with the ball. 4-point game. Schroeder kicks to Smith. Chamberlain with a screen on Thomas. Outside, Pierce. Lucas with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Erving misses.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
And it's Schroeder missing. For the New York Knicks, they won their last contest against the Atlanta Hawks.
And how about the accuracy that was on display from three-point range in that game? They were lethal.
Yeah, splashing those threes as they did really allowed them to continuously deflate that crowd and keep them at bay. Boy, that was a nice road win for them, no doubt.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Trailblazers?
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Here's McGinnis. 7 points in the game. Here's Chamberlain. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it. You know what? They just are in a funk right now offensively. A good time to maybe come up with a play to get them a good look.
Well, most coaches, we usually have a go-to speech or tactic that they can use when they need it most. So we'll see if that's the case here.
And why don't we quickly go to the 2K leaderboard and find out which shooting guards have been the hottest at the free throw line this season. J.J. Redick's checked in for Smith. Aguirre's checked in for the Knicks. Knicks trail by 8. Outside Thomas. Shot off the pick. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Knicks have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
First one falls for it. Both teams will make substitutions. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Blazers on offense. They're on a 16-7 run. Schroeder passes to McGinnis. It's tipped. 11 feet away, and Portland again with the bucket.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Passes it to Aguirre. Battles through traffic and lays it in. And here's Schroeder. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Outside, Pierce. Six to shoot. Pulls it up. Again, the Trailblazers score.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Thomas dishes to Irving. And Thomas, here we go. Some nice passing by New York here. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The Knicks have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. First free throw is good. And Portland making a change here. Jelenovic is checked in. And then for New York, Green comes in for Irving. And it's Rose in for Isaiah Thomas. Both free throws good from Lucas. Portland leading by 7. Outside, Pierce. Here's Marjanovic. 11 feet away. Aguirre grabs the miss. Outside, Rose. Here's Sanders. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Redick with it, and Rose picks him up defensively. Redick against Rose. Here's Marjanovic. The shot misses. Great D that time from Green. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Now here's Pierce. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Chicago.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Here is Aguirre. Outside, Green. For 3. No what? Portland leading by 7. Now, here's Redick. And he really did play well against Chicago in that last game. Jacks up a 3. The Knicks pull it in. Lucas has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Rose kicks to Sanders.
Let's take a look at where the Portland Trail Blazers stack up as the season gets underway. First and second chance points, 4th in rebounds. And they show up also in the top 5 in opponent shooting percentage. That's because they've really made a commitment at the defensive end.
And going back to their offensive rebounding, and that #1 ranking in second chance buckets, I think it speaks to their tenacity and physicality. They go at you. No question about that.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Mahinmi's checked in for Portland. Sanders hits them both. Trailblazers leading by 5. Shooter kicks to Redick. Clock at 6. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible, incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
The Trailblazers shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. And that one misses. Knicks trail by 7. Here's Rose. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Rose has got his first 2 points of the night. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Sanders against Pierce. High post shot. The Knicks pull it in.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Outside, Green. Aguirre. The Knicks rebound. He feeds it to Lucas. Right side, Rose. And there's the pass to Aguirre. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. And now, just a 2-point Trailblazer lead. Schroeder kicks to Redick. 51 seconds left to play in the first. Can't hit. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Aguirre passes to Rose. Green, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spots. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
The kick out to Pierce. The 10-footer. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Sanders. It's all tied in Portland. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. J.J. Redick, a focal point in his tenure with the Duke Blue Devils, both offensively and as a lightning rod for fans.
I think I'll forever be associated with Duke and Duke basketball. And obviously that's a polarizing topic for some people. They like me, some people don't like me. But I take a lot of pride in the fact that I went to school there, I got to play there, and I graduated from Duke.
There's no doubt that he is Mr. Duke, J.J. Redick, and it's hard to argue with that school's incredible success, Greg, whether you like him or not. And I know you've had a first-hand view of Duke a couple times.
And listen, I have the utmost respect for J.J. and Coach K and what they've done there. And then listen, you could be known for a lot worse things in your life and having gone to a lot worse places. But I think for him, it's not about where he's been, Kev. I think it's about where he's going, what's going to be the next chapter in his career.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And taking a look at the Trailblazers' performance here, boys. What do you think they're doing or not doing?
I just really like what we're seeing from a defensive standpoint, forcing a lot of turnovers with those quick hands.
Yeah, those active hands, Greg, have produced a number of steals early. They've been very aggressive.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. Green is out there with Robinson. Then it's Rose. Then there's Aguirre. And it's Irving at the shooting guard position. Rose can't hit. And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting from the field. 44%, not bad. The dish to Redick. Kicks to Schroeder. Now Redick. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. That's a 2 from Smith. No good. In and out. Off the rim. The Knicks shooting reasonably well, 45%. Rose attacking. Aguirre kicks to Green. Takes it from 10. The shot is off. Smith with the defensive effort. So it's Portland now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Chamberlain kicks it over to Schroeder. Chamberlain a screen. Schroeder passes to Chamberlain. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Rose dishes to Irving. Rose attacking, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And let's look now at which teams have been the hottest offensively for the past 10 games. 5th best, the Trailblazers.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring, and they are putting up some big numbers.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
Free throw, good. Rose. The Knicks making a switch here. Barton is checked in. Both free throws good from Rose. The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Schroeder kicks to Smith. Pass to McGinnis. Portland again missing. The Knicks with the lead. Outside Rose. He kicks it to Irving. Redick against Irving. McGinnis with the screen on Irving. Smith against Rose. Smith the pass to McGinnis. And he dunks it down.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Man, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Now, here's Green. The feed to Barton. 5 on the clock. Releases from 15, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Trailblazers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And it's Smith missing.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Rose kicks to Barton. He dishes it to Irving. They kick it out to Green. Shoots the 3. And that one's good. Green's got 5 points so far.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right.
All right, I want everyone to give it up for your Blazer Dancers.
A lot of tough teams in this league, Kevin. Here's where New York sits right now. Second in second chance points. 4th in blocks. And they're in the top 10 in opponent field goal percentage. That's pretty good company. It points out the fact that they do prioritize the defensive end.
And their gift for offensive rebounding definitely evident in all those second chance points. The two go hand in hand. Make no mistake, if you don't box out, you're going to pay.
And New York making a change here. Thomas is checked in and out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. The Knicks leading by 3. Barton dishes to Thomas. To the middle. And Robinson throws it down.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Dishes it to Chamberlain. Schroeder with the ball. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Robinson pulls it in. Knicks have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Over in the corner, Green. Again, the miss by Green. Trailblazers trail by 5. Smith with it. Now, Thomas defending. And here's Redick. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now, here is Irving. Lets a floater go. Smith with the defensive effort.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
New York's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Thomas kicks to Barton. Back to Thomas. Second shot opportunity. Can't connect from short range.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Portland shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
2 shots.
Now the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. Smith hits them both. The Knicks shooting is definitely lagging at the moment. They're just 30% in the second quarter. Outside Thomas. They need this. Feeds it to Robinson. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Robinson's got the game tied up here for the Knicks.
Really nice dime dropping there. Playmaking ability is exactly what you get from Isaiah Thomas.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Schroeder. Clock at 6. Pulls up. High post. It's rebounded by David Robinson. Robinson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Thomas passes to Irving. He feeds it to Barton. Here's Green. And the shot falls short this time.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
And it's Smith missing.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might well tell the story in this one.
And that should tilt things their way, no doubt. They've been winning on the backboard.
Now, here is Robinson. His last outing with 20 points. Here's Thomas. Wilt Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Schroeder kicks to Chamberlain. Passes it to Smith. Takes it off the glass. Smith's got 4 points this quarter.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup. Check out the stats for Thomas. He's around 14 points per game, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds. Not bad numbers, but for a player of his talent, you have to think he can do more.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he's been inconsistent. Unusual for him, but when he turns it back around, watch out now.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Mirza Teletovic is checked in for Chamberlain, and Pierce subbed in for J.J. Redick. Lucas is checked in for New York. Sanders comes in for Jeff Green. Now here's Thomas. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Irving dishes to Thomas. They set the pick. Another shot. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Well, we get a look here now at the small forwards with the fastest hands in the league and generating the most steals per game. He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
And take a look at what he's been able to do at the free throw line. 82% more than acceptable.
Guys, when you compare against last year, I mean, this season has been a pretty painful drop-off in his free throw numbers. I mean, he's not making the key chances he's getting at the foul line.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
And that one misses. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Mahinmi's checked in. And he sinks the second. For Portland, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. There's a screen. Pierce the pass to Schroeder. The dish to Smith. Hits the jumper in space. Smith's got 11 points.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assist.
Here's Barton. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Here's Irving, and the rejection by Mahinmi. Here's Schroeder. Here's the floater. And Sanders pulls it down.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Sanders sets the screen for Thomas. And the rejection by Smith.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
His shot's it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Thomas kicks to Irving. Powered down with both hands.
Boy, that was a violent throw down there.
You're telling me.
I mean, it's almost like he doesn't like the rim.
There's the screen. Now here's Schroeder. He's guarded by Thomas. Smith for three. And that one's good. Smith's got 9 points in the quarter.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Thomas dishes to Sanders. And the pass to Barton. Kicks it to Irving. Down low. Here's Lucas. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at the Nets. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And, of course, the New York Knicks, 5.5 games behind.
And right now for the Knicks, so far it looks like the adjustments they've made in the offseason aren't going to produce the desired effect.
Yeah, I agree with you. I don't think the plan they have in place is going to get it done. This season could be another long, slow journey through the NBA cellar.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Aguayo's checked in for Will Barton. He's off on the second. Portland leading by 3. Now here's Schroeder. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. There's the pick. Pass to Teletovic. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Knicks trail by 5. Thomas goes in. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Derrick Rose is checked in for New York. Free throw good, Thomas. Portland's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Aguayo against Pierce. No good. Good D by Sanders.
Well, it seems like they're getting a little fat and sassy here, complacent in the second quarter.
Yeah, we've seen their free throw attempts stagnate, not getting much going on inside. They can't get too comfortable.
Pierce attacking. Here's Teletovic. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
Pierce against Aguayo. Screened by Lucas. Thomas gets a wide open look. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Trailblazers leading by 3. Schroeder passes to Mahinmi. Pierce against Aguayo. Pierce kicks to Teletovic. Back to Pierce. 6 to shoot. And Portland again with the buckets.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
Thomas dishes to Rose. Thomas goes in. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got 3 assists tonight.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Here's Teletovic. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
It's his first trip to the line.
Mirza Teletovic taking 2 shots.
Free throw dropped for Teletovic.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Now Rose. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Hawks in Atlanta.
And also give him credit for his ability to pass the basketball. He was always looking for the open man.
Smith. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Trailblazers lead by 4. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody, to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Hope you've been enjoying the excitement so far. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. Nothing seemed to give way on either side of the scoring column as they wrapped up the period all knotted up. The second quarter was a strong effort for them as they continued to battle, and they were able to close out the half in a good position. What'd you think about Portland, Kenny?
Efficiency, efficiency, efficiency. The 3 E's, Shaq. That's all I got to say. They've avoided turning the basketball over, and that's a recipe for success. Now, here's how they do it. By sacrificing the highlight reel plays, you get good looks, and those home run plays will still come.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on New York?
I like the way they rebounded. They devoted a lot of energy down low, fighting for each other on the boards, and they helped keep this game tight. If they can continue to do that, it could easily be the factor that swings the game in their favor.
And that'll do it for now as we send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half.
When you're hot, you're hot. And that's certainly been the case for Smith. He's got 14 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
Knicks trail by 4. Pierce is out there with McGinnis. Then there's Chamberlain. Then it's Smith. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Screened by Lucas. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. Can't make good off the pick. Portland's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. And he gets it to go. Schroeder's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for Portland. New York shooting around 40% from the floor here. Thomas passes to Lucas. Off target from three-point range.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
Knicks trail by 6. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Irving can't get it to go.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
Chamberlain a screen. Pierce with it. He's picked up by Irving. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Here's McGinnis. Robinson with the block. And he's able to get it back. Here's Thomas. He's got 7. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Irving drives in. Chamberlain with the block.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Smith kicks it over to Schroeder. Chamberlain a screen. Schroeder passes to Pierce. Here's Chamberlain and the powerful one-handed slam.
And guys, that's his game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second chance opportunities.
And Greg cashing in hard. I mean, man, oh man, he puts an exclamation point on that dunk.
Yes.
Guys, that's the only way he knows how to do it. Soft, I don't even think is in his vocabulary.
That's good. 9 points for Isaiah Thomas.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Smith outside. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Baseline try. Tries again. Robinson with the block. Thomas with the ball. He's got 9. He kicks it to Irving. And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
J.J. Redick's checked in for Smith. Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. Outside, Pierce. Chamberlain with a screen on Irving. It's Pierce with the drive. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
Now here's Redick. 5 points in the game. Schroeder. The feed now to Chamberlain. Outside, Pierce. For the 3. Offensive rebound. And again, Wilt Chamberlain. Chamberlain got 4 points this quarter.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Barton dishes to Irving. And it's Paul Pierce with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Schroeder, and they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. To the paint, here's McGinnis. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Clark,
yes,
bring it down hard,
yes,
my brother.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
They've been very untidy with the ball here. You commit turnovers when you try to do too much or you force it. They need to focus on making the simple play, good passes, and moving the ball around.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hey guys, well, Kurt Rambis had some advice for the team in that last break. He went over the offensive plan and said that it hinges on running through Robinson. Coach stressed the importance of getting the ball in his hands as soon as possible at the start of their possessions. No question he's going to be the key guy for them offensively. Probably a good time to make some changes with a good chunk of the second half still to go, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks. Now here's Schroeder. He's guarded by Thomas. Here's Marjanovic. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from 14. Knicks with the rebound. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Portland.
Yeah, and a bit of a revenge game for them as they were swept in the 2-game season series from last year.
And, you know, they might not be in the same conference, Greg, but as with any top team, they want to show they can compete with the best teams out of conference, too.
And here's Schroeder. Inside, deflects the pass. Irving against Pierce. Down low. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, but also they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
He hits the second from the line. Knicks trail by 8. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
And really just a lack of awareness on his part. Just no idea he was right near the line.
Mahinmi's checked in for the Trailblazers. Portland leading by 8. Dishes it to Redick. Clock at 4. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Irving attacking. Irving double team. Lucas kicks to Barton. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. First trip to the line for him here.
And his average at the line stands at about 79% right now. So solid numbers in that department.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Barton. So for the Knicks, Sanders checked in for Lucas. Aguirre comes in for Irving. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Thomas. Both free throws good from Barton. Here's Schroeder. Stolen away. Aguirre. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got his 4th assist in this one. Trailblazers leading by 4. Schroeder kicks to Redick. Down low, Marjanovic. That drops.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
You know, when you look at his numbers this season, he's had a respectable number, 77%.
And here are the Knicks now. After this one, they're off to Philadelphia to take on the 76ers. They're in the midst of this long 6-game road trip. That will be game 4. Aguirre against Pierce. Here is Aguirre. 9 points in the game so far. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's short off the rim. Portland's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. They set the pick. And it's Pierce in the corner. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Aguirre. He dishes it to Sanders. Pulls up on the wing. Kept alive. Off target at the rim. Trailblazers leading by 7. Here's the pass to Schroeder. To the left wing. Here's Marjanovic. Sanders covering. Pierce against Aguirre. Again, Pierce missing. Knicks trail by 7. Rose dishes to Sanders. And he gets it to go.
Yeah, heads up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
All right, I want everyone to give it up for your laser dancers.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Robinson. 3rd in blocks, 6th in rebounding, and he's as opportunistic as anybody defensively, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in steals per game.
And I like the fact that he's committed to dominating in that category as a shot blocker. His awareness and hustle really off the charts.
Mirza Teletovic is checked in for Ian Mahinmi. They set the pick. Off the screen. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Schroeder's got his 2nd basket of the game.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now here is Robinson. He has 6.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Really a good job recognizing the mismatch. Just going up for the shot with that huge height advantage on that possession.
And Portland making a change here. Smith is checked in. The Trailblazers have made 8 of their 12 free throws in this game.
And taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season, right around 74%.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
Now here's Rose. 8 points for him. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
That's his 2nd. Shooting for Portland, David Robinson. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Robinson.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, Greg, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Robinson hits them both.
Take a look at what Robinson's been doing. He's got 8 points and a couple of great-looking rejections. So far, 2 blocks.
Yeah, you know, he's had a great feel for their ball movement down low and for where to be when the shot's going up. Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
To the right side. It's off his leg, and the ref's saying he kicked it. Rose against Redick. Aguirre. Portland grabs the miss. Pierce has got his 3rd rebound tonight. Feeds it to Redick. Back to Pierce. Redick is in the corner. And Sanders pulls it down. Sanders has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Now here's Rose. 8 points for him. He feeds it to Sanders. Shot clock at 6. There's Rose with the 3, and it's Portland with the rebound. 1:53 left to play in the 3rd. It's stolen by Rose. Now here's Rose, the fast break opportunity, and Sanders throws it down.
That's really how they're going to get back into this game, trim the lead. I mean, play tough defense, force some turnovers, and then push it to the other end.
And, Clark, those steals allow you to play in the open floor.
Now here's Redick. He's got 5. They set the screen. No good. In and out off the rim. Knicks trail by 8. Passes to Aguirre. Rose, a screen on Pierce. The pass to Aguirre. Sinks the 3-pointer. Aguirre's got 5 points now this quarter.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
Redick against Rose. Now Redick. Shot clock at 5. Elbow shot is on the way. That one a little long.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
And it's Rose penetrating. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Trailblazers leading by 5. 16 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. To the paint, Marjanovic. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Aguirre. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Aguirre's got 14 points for the game. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. It's the Trailblazers. They lead by 3. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter underway. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the 4th quarter. A terrific game so far. Portland leading. On the court for the Knicks. We've got Aguirre. Lucas is out there with Sanders. Then it's Isaiah Thomas. And it's Irving in at the 2. Now, here is Chamberlain. Count that one. Guinness has got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Trailblazers. New York shooting not great, 40% for the game. Pass to Aguirre. To the middle, here's Irving, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Now, here is Smith, and Redick kicks to Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, Pierce. From the arc. That's good. And the Trailblazers lead by 6. Here's Irving. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Outside Thomas. Goes up the baseline. Almost, but it rolls out. Trailblazers leading by 6. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Redick passes to McGinnis. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Here is Aguirre. And Sanders kicks to Thomas. Floats one up. Irving with a clean look. That one's good from the corner.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
The Trailblazers have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. McGinnis against Sanders. It's Pierce on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Again, Pierce missing. Knicks trail by 6 and pushing it up. Here's New York. And it's good.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
And Redick kicks to Pierce. McGinnis with the screen on Aguirre. And Pierce, here we go. The dish to Chamberlain. Fades away. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
You know, he's got a lot of inches on the defender in that matchup, and he can just shoot right over the top of him without worrying about being bothered.
Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchups.
Yeah, I agree with you, because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
Catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Kurt Rambis had to say to the team. They're getting outshot from the perimeter. He told them, we've got to close out faster on the outside shooters. These threes are killing us. Kevin, can they tighten their D?
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Schroeder's checked in. Knocked away. Pierce with the steal. Here's McGinnis. Smith left side. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
That's his second personal foul. Shooting for Portland, Steve Smith. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
They didn't shoot it well from the line in the first half. But they've turned it around here, and it's helped them secure the lead. I mean, free throw shooting is important when you're trying to pad a lead.
Robinson's checked in for New York. Smith hits them both.
Kevin, right now, they're doing a good job at the line. They're hovering around 83, 84, 85% from the stripe. That's good stuff. I mean, that's well done.
Now, here is Robinson. Chamberlain with the block. Schroeder with the ball. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Irving against Pierce. 5 to shoot. And good on the basket. Book it. Chamberlain got the lead up to 10 now for the Trailblazers. The Knicks have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. There's a screen by Robinson. Thomas goes in. Goes up again. No luck. Good work defensively by Smith. Portland leading by 10. Chamberlain with a screen on Irving. Schroeder passes to Chamberlain. Smith for 3. David Robinson with the rebound. The Knicks shooting not great, 40% for the game. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Aguirre against Pierce. Clock at 6. On the wing, Irving. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
And that's not the best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
Yeah, I think in that case, you've got to go elsewhere with the ball. You just can't rise up over the top of him when he's on you.
And McGinnis throws it down.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
Now here's Thomas. Trying to get back on track. Comes up empty down low. Portland leading by 12. Smith kicks it over to Schroeder. Chamberlain with a screen on Thomas. Now here's Schroeder. He's covered closely. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And the Trailblazers lead by 14. New York shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. There's a screen by Robinson. Thomas dishes to Robinson. Can't get it to go. And the Trailblazers going the other way. Schroeder kicks to Pierce. And stolen by Lucas. And now in transition is Lucas. Here we go. And it's Irving missing.
Really tough for this group right now, trying anything to stop the run.
And no matter what they've tried, it hasn't worked. I think they've just got to slow it down, idle it back, and get back to the basics.
Now here's Pierce. After Julius Irving's miss, and Pierce, here we go. Just 5 to shoot. Chamberlain's shot is off. Knicks trail by 14. Pass to Aguirre. On the wing, Irving. The turnaround Jay. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Now here's Schroeder, covered by Irving. And it's sent back by Irving. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. And the Knicks making a change here. Barton is checked in.
Will Barton.
And here are the Trailblazers now. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points, 5 to shoot. And Pierce, here we go. Banked in off the glass. Pierce has got 5 points in the quarter.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
You're all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Looking at the game for Thomas, he has 11 points and 5 assists.
Shooting for Portland, Isaiah Thomas. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Thomas. Portland leading by 14. Schroeder kicks to Pierce. Here's Chamberlain. Nice work on the board. He's paying off with the basket.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Here's Thomas following the basket made by Wilt Chamberlain. And the basket good. And that's 15 points for Isaiah Thomas.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there. I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense has given him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
Irving against Pierce. Irving drives in. Chamberlain with the rebound.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
To the inside. Here's McGinnis. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. It goes on Jerry Lucas.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
The line for your Trailblazers, George McGinnis. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
You know, they've really improved at the line from the first half. Things have gotten a lot better. They've gotten there a good number of times, and they've converted a high percentage of them.
McGinnis hits them both. Here is Thomas. Kicks it to Lucas. Here's Irving. The turnaround jumper. Count it.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
And here's Portland. They're on an 18-6 run. Outside Pierce. Chamberlain a screen, and there's the feed to Smith. Schroeder kicks to Chamberlain.
How about the night Wilt Chamberlain is having? He has 15 rebounds, and he's played the role of the pest today, too. I mean, he's caused a bunch of turnovers.
And it also tells you just how high his basketball IQ is. I mean, seeing plays develop before anyone else does on the court.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And he can't hit the second.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Thomas passes for Robinson, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 10 rebounds. Now here's Schroeder. He's guarded by Thomas. McGinnis with the screen on Irving. Smith for 3, and he gets it to go. Smith's got 21.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Swiped away. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Passes it to McGinnis. 6 to shoot. From downtown. The shot is off. And New York the other way now. Here's Barton, and the rejection by Smith. Trailblazers leading by 18.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Trailblazers.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Shot quality and better overall shooting.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting, Greg, will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. So I think the next game will be hotly contested. Check out the game for Irving. He has 15 points and a block.
2 shots.
Free throw, good, Irving. So Portland ends up going with the new group. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. JaVale McGee's checked in for Robinson. Green comes in for Lucas. Sanders checked in for Will Barton. And it's Rose in for Thomas. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Roden kicks to Redick. Trailblazers moving the ball around. There's the pick. From downtown, and the shot is good.
I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to the lead.
Well, I know you don't want to say it, but I will, partner. I mean, they're trying to run the score up here. It's plain and simple. They're trying to throw salt all in that wound.
And so here is New York. The Trailblazers knocking down the tray. Well, this one is winding down now. Portland can watch the clock run out. And here is Roten. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and Clark the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
Well, I think these fans, too, Kevin, gave their team a tremendous lift. I mean, they never gave up on them. From the opening tip until the end of the game, they were in it. And that certainly helped this crew get to the W.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now the award-winning Ernie Johnson will take it from here. We'll see you next time.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
And hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Let us take a moment now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game. He's racked up a double-double with points and rebounds tonight, and that made the difference. A terrific effort on both sides of the floor. Let's get your opinion, Kenny.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from every direction, and there was a little bit of luck here and there, but he was on fire.
I don't know if there's a fan base that loves their star more than this crowd. Wow. I'm getting jealous, and he feeds off that support. Once they got behind him, he became unstoppable, man.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.